Hello and welcome back to Just Browsing, your favorite podcasts of all time, let alone here at GW. As you may notice, we're not in the studio. That's because it got flooded. It did in fact get flooded with like the winter storm that also canceled class for a week. We were informed that it was flooded a couple days ago. So now we're in the basement of an academic building. Anywho, we have a lot to talk about that we missed over winter break and what's been going on in the big 2-6 as of recently. First off, unless you're living under a rock, no offense, the Super Bowl just happened. And like, I don't know if you could tell, like, I don't do that. But I did watch, and the Seahawks won. Duh, it's because I wore green. But you know, like the tunnel, like I don't know if this is accurate to sports, but like the tunnel, right?
Tunnel fits.
The tunnel fits, right? All the like athletes like walk through the, is it pre or post game? I'm really uneducated. Pre-game. But there was nothing to speak of. The Seahawks literally cleared. Patriots, you guys are really bad. You guys are really freaking bad. I can't lie. But just to talk about some tunnel fits, because there was definitely like, there was something. Mac Hollins, once again, I don't know this man. Picture will be inserted here. He is wearing, well, what is he not wearing? His shoes or socks. He has none of those. His, like, one-piece, like, set, high-key looks like he was just in prison. High-key. Also, like, his face mask, low-key gives purge. It's really freaking weird, and I'm not a fan, like, at all. There's definitely some fur jackets and stuff, and, like, some pretty big chains, but they lost, so it doesn't really mean anything to me. But yeah, I was super underwhelmed with the Super Bowl. I really wish it was a better game. I wish the score was a little bit higher, and I wish that someone got like a touchdown in like the first half of the game, which I don't think occurred from my recollection. Who are these men? Oh, I think, see, these are the Seahawks. They won. They knew they were going to win, and that's why they came dressed in that. I can't tell if that's chrome hearts or something. The fits, the leather pants, I love to see. I also love like a pointed like dress shoe or like a boot.
The Birkin too.
Yeah, the big ass men's. That's not a regular Birkin. I am unsure of like what it's called because it has lots of like pockets on the side. But you know me, I love a big fucking Birkin that's black and with silver hardware. I think that's really good, and I like his shoes. Thoughts on men showing their ankles and not really wearing socks in this dresswear attire? It's super life violating to my eyes because I don't want to see your ankles. Thank you. Anywho, Bad Bunny was T as fuck. He actually wore Zara. I love Zara. Fast fashion is definitely not dead. It's not dead. I love fucking Zara, and he looked really good. I thought the whole performance was also really cute. Like, culturally significant might be a better, like, use of words than to say, like, Bad Bunny, culturally significant, halftime show. It was the sugarcane fields, correct? From Puerto Rico. I think, like, people were hired, like, got hired as bushes.
Yeah.
Tap into that. People literally got hired as fucking bushes. Like, let's... Like, what did you guys get paid? What's the application like? What's going on there? Also, no one was expecting Lady Gaga to come out. I wasn't. And, like, when I was sitting at this, like, little sports bar with my friends, and we saw Lady Gaga, the decibel, is that the right word? It peaked. It really peaked. She was wearing a Puerto Rican designer, Jo Marie Segarra, I think. It says here only 3 weeks notice. That's talent. That's time. That's dedication. That's a bad bitch. It's a bad fucking bitch. Yeah, the Super Bowl was just really interesting. When he gave the Grammy, wasn't it a Grammy?
Yeah.
To that kid.
I think it was a representation of himself.
Yeah. So cute. Not to bring Drake into this, but he did that on his tour too, and he read that song to like his off topic. Anyway, more sports related content. The Olympics. You guys, I'm so excited for the Olympics. not because of the sports aspect. And unfortunately, it's winter, so there's no gymnastics. But it is in Italy, and the torchbearers were Connor Story and Hudson Williams. Now, if you guys don't know who they are, you can click off now. It's okay. We understand. But hopefully you do. Hopefully you watched Heated Rivalry. Hopefully you understood Heated Rivalry. Hopefully you loved Heated Rivalry like me and every single person I've talked to about it for the past like month and a half, which is the only thing that's been on my mind. But if you know what Heated Rivalry is, it's these two guys that like fall in love, but they're both like pro hockey athletes, which is also very sports coded. Duh. They're the torchbearers. And not to say that Heated Rivalry was casual at all, because like everyone saw it. I was just so surprised to see that like they're the torch bearers. Like they started the Olympics, which is insane.
It was also really fast, right? Like,
Yeah.
He was still working his like day job.
Yeah. It was so fast. I think all of Heated,
yeah,
insane. Like right before they started filming, like Hudson and Connor, I think, were literally still working. They're hourly, no shade, same year. And then they got casted for Heated Rivalry, and then they became torch bearers for the Olympics. Very sports. Very sports. And let's just start off with the Olympics. I don't know how I feel about the Winter Olympics. I don't like the cold. It's been really cold here in DC with like snow, the temperature, the wind chill, the ice not melting, the dirty ice. You get it? I don't like winter, but I appreciate the Winter Olympics just a little bit. Italian supermodel Victoria Serretta paid tribute among other models in red, green, and white in commemoration of the Italian flag. Now, I'm not sure if the Olympics have been here before, but the opening ceremony did include a tribute to the iconic fashion designer Giorgio Armani, who passed away late last year. So I think the Olympics in general for Italy is super special. Like they're in Milan. I'm not sure where Cortina is, but I know Milan Fashion Week is cute. And then to have them tribute him, I think is insane. To switch countries and come overseas to us here in the USA, the USA team was fitted by Ralph Lauren. And the tradition's been alive since 2008, which is nearly as old as me. But some other brands did tap into Team USA. J. Crew, love J. Crew. Let's bring J. Crew freaking back. And Skims, I'm not surprised. Skims does, obviously, they're like, not an athleisure brand, but like, girl, you know what Skims, like all this like, you know what I'm trying to say. But also like the Nike collab, North Face, it's all outdoorsy, and now like with Team USA, I feel like Skims definitely did that before, but I'm looking at some pictures now that will get inserted. Can I buy this merch?
The Ralph Lauren?
Yeah.
You can.
Like the one with the flag and the thing, like that's really
I think
cute.
they're like a cool like $5,000.
Guys, if enough people subscribe and watch this, we will have enough AdSense money to get at least
a pair of socks.
Pair of socks. God forbid a sweater, like a zip up. But, all of these sports things, so many medals. I can't wait for the Olympics. Who do we think's gonna win, you guys? I don't really know, like, what a handful of the sports are in winter. Like, I think people are like this, and they're like going head first down the slopes, which I think is a little intense and extreme, but teach their own. I don't know. Who do we think's gonna win?
I'm rooting for Chloe Kim. She does snowboarding, but I'm pretty
Is
sure
she
she
American?
just
Okay.
I'm pretty sure she just lost to another American.
I mean, okay, at least
She's iconic though.
Yeah.
I was keeping up with ice skating. Has been
Ice
pretty
skating.
intense.
Figure.
Because the one girl, Alyssa Liu, she
Mm-hmm.
was 16 and dropped out, quit ice skating, and then she came back. Like, you never do that. You don't drop out.
Yeah,
and come
that's
back.
insane.
And then she went to college, and then she came back, and I think she just won a gold.
Wow.
Wow.
Shit. If I want to win a gold medal, girl, you wouldn't see me again. But also, like, all the figure skaters, too, that is so right. All of their one pieces usually
The
are
costumes are really pretty.
insane. Actually insane. let's go back to the Super Bowl for a second, only to the halftime show. Did we see everybody that was down there? Did we see everybody that was dancing down on center field? Is that
The casita.
Yeah, the casita. Alex Earl was there. I want to say Cardi B was there, but I
Yeah.
could be lying.
Yeah.
Pedro Pascal.
Pedro.
Pedro
Yeah, it's just like,
Pascal.
okay, cool. So we have, not saying that they're anyone and everyone, but we have people dancing in the casita and people as bushes for this Super Bowl. No hate, just wondering where I can apply.
And did you see
Just wondering.
there was a wedding?
Oh
But
my
it was
God.
a real wedding.
So-
they were actually getting married.
I
guys
thought
know
it was
the
a,
story about
like,
it?
no.
So, you know, like it's like a trend when you have a big event, you like print an extra couple of invites and you send
Yeah.
them to like celebrities.
Oh.
They just did that and
Oh.
sent one to
To
Bad,
Bad
Bunny.
Bunny. And he's
And
like,
then
I'll do you
he-
one better.
Yeah, yeah,
Come to the, okay,
yeah,
that's insane. I couldn't tell if it was real or not, but I was like,
yeah. It was.
there's no way people would want a wedding to be this public. Like, that's, like, insane. Like, did you even get to, like, there had to have been another ceremony.
I was
'cause,
gonna say,
like,
I'm sure that
where's
wasn't
the
their only
guest list?
celebration.
Like, are they dancing in the casita? Are they the bushes?
If you looked really carefully, there was like maybe like 4 or 5 people on each side that stepped back
Okay.
when the like Lady Gaga came out, people were dancing. I think that might have been like parents
Yeah,
and like whatever.
Because that was insane.
yeah,
Cute dress. Crazy work. Crazy work.
Gaga.
No, I mean, not her, like, getting married
Oh.
at in the anyway, we need to keep it on theme with athleisure and sports because we're at a very sporting time, meaning the weather's getting warmer and there's lots of sports events going on. But I didn't really know what to wear, you guys. I thought I had other like sporty things, like fake jerseys and stuff, but I fear I left my short sleeves at home when I went home for winter break. And I was like, you know what? I have an aloe set. This perfectly represents me and my like position in the sports world, which is absolutely nothing. And this is like an athleisure set, but it's like not. It keeps me really warm, and I would definitely die if I wore it to the gym. But Beckham, what's his first name?
David?
Wait. Are there 2 David Beckhams?
No.
Okay. Victoria Beckham is his wife?
Yeah.
Okay. His style gives like 90s, right? Like
Well,
the little beanie.
They're from the 90s, like the photos. But like this
Right.
style is coming back, we think.
Oh, no, I 100% see like 10 of these guys a day. Like the beanie. Now it's like the Arc'teryx. No shade if anyone has one of those beanies now, but that's like what it
Yeah.
is. It's the wired head. Can you guys hear me? The wired headphones.
No, he don't wear
No, he don't want.
headphones.
No, but like when you, it's different. When I see, no hate. Like, and I am all about inclusivity. It just like gets me a little bit sometimes. It feels like, dare I say, performative. I think we need to reclaim that word
Oh, yeah.
and like change the definition maybe next episode, but I think like it's a lot. And like the jeans that aren't totally baggy, but like he's stepping on them in his like Air Forces is so cute. And I think like the layering of the shirts, I feel like that
Yeah.
never like went away, but I feel like you're seeing a lot of it now. And it's so interesting too, because like one is a light gray like underneath, and the top one seems like a dark gray. And a lot of people are like, not that's like growl fit, but like growl fit, like gray, but like the way they contrast each other, I think is really cute and fun. And like this leather jacket, like yes, can we please bring leather jackets back and like a casual Ray-Ban? I see a lot of people getting crazy with their sunglasses.
What I was wearing today.
Yeah,
Love
like
it.
let's bring back like a normal Ray-Ban. Like I don't think that will cause like any harm. And then this last one, he's in an all black fit. I don't want to say that's Victoria Beckham.
Oh, it is.
Okay, because I didn't want to just get like
They're both
hate.
iconic.
Yeah, she's a baddie. That top is insane. Whatever body oil she was or wasn't using when this was taken is insane. I need to know. Her shoes are not that this is about her. It's supposed to be about the athletes, but she's really fierce. Like the haircut she's rocking is so cute. The top is insane.
The
And
cow
then-
print shoes.
Yeah. Oh, that's cow. I can't
think.
tell if it's that or like metallic. I think you're right. So cute. And him wearing an all black fit. People just look great. Men just look great in like all black. So sorry. And I think the
God.
cut of his shirt too. I feel like I've never, like, I can't tell if it's just, like, a regular, like...
I think it's layered.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, if it's a cut, if it's layered. It's so interesting. And his little head wrap that he has going on, like, okay, David Beckham, like, don't hurt him now. Don't freaking hurt him. Don't hurt him. But to some more current athletes, their personal style is much more, like, not branded, because I think a lot of people are tapping into quiet luxury, but it's, like, represented by a brand. And, girl, you look here at the Met Gala. Look who we have right here, Lewis Hamilton. I don't know who he's wearing, unfortunately. I will get back to you on that. But, I mean, obviously it's a Met Gala, so it gets a bit different. You're getting, like, taken by a brand. But I think a lot of that gets implemented into, like, everyday style. Or, like, you come out with a shoe and then you're wearing, like, Nike all the time. And it's just like, how much do they pay you? Like, what's going on here? What's going on? Something I do want to talk about, though, in tennis, I think tennis is so fun. Not that, like, anybody cares, like, wanted to know, or, like, wanted to play with me. I think tennis is fun. I think the concept of, like, being in, like, such an open space and you're literally hitting a ball back, I feel like that can be really therapeutic, and I might get into that when the weather gets warmer. But Naomi Osaka and Serena Williams are taking it. All the way on the left, I want to say it's Serena Williams. Like, I really do.
Mm-hmm.
Did she play in this?
Mm-hmm.
Because that looks like leather.
In the early 2000s, yeah. Full leather.
Leather. I don't know if the socks and shoes are, like, connected. But something about this is really, like, Y2K baddie. Like, are you playing tennis? Or, like, are you walking in a fashion show? Like, no hate. It's just, like, period. But were you uncomfortable? Like... covering your arms too? Like, was it a cold climate that you wanted your arms covered? Was it difficult to play? I don't know. I think Naomi Osaka also is really cute for this too. I mean, obviously, as I was just saying, once again, she is playing for, like, publicly, like, a professional sport. So, like, her thing is also Nike. We got it. Everyone wants a sponsorship, a brand deal. Some money to add to their check for the end of the month, girl. But the bow on her back and her shoes, I think, is really cute. I like it on her shoes more. I think on the back, it's almost just like, okay, like, I get it, but it's like, but we're also playing tennis, and all that fashion shouldn't be in tennis and vice versa. It's just a little interesting, and, like, on her headphones, I'm obviously gonna venture to say she probably didn't play with her headphones, like, the bow's on there, and it looks like she has little pearls or something in her hair, which is very cute. But I think take away from all the distractions, the layered, like, skirt how it's like the black leather, like, one piece zip up or something on top, but then, like, the tooly, like, fluffy sheer white underneath. It looks like she's wearing shorts under that, or a skirt, obviously, but very cute. I think it's fun to, like, test what you can and can't do within certain, not even sports, but, like, aspects of life and what fashion can do. Because I feel like, I mean, these were taken in the early 2000s, at least Serena's was, but yeah, people hate a lot on fashion expression in general, girl, but what are we gonna say? Something else that I see once again on the daily, if I was, like, a Y2K baddie, my body was hourglass, I don't even know, like, what else, like, the Y2K baddies who are, like, wearing low-rise again and, like, a tank top that's, like, kind of not a, what is it called? Oh, it is, like, a tank top,
like a bandeau top.
Yeah, like, no, I don't know. Well, you'll see the pictures that I'm looking at, the capris and neon colors are layering. It's all giving me, like, anytime I think back to any 2000 show I've watched, it's just like, this is what it's giving, like, Victorious, iCarly, Zoe 101. All of this is layering in its Y2K baddie, and everyone is, like, not everyone, but a lot of people are bringing it back. And I love when the trend, like, gets revived, but I also love when it gets added to. Like, don't just bring it back, like, do something with it. And I think that could be really interesting and cute. Oh, I wish I could wear a low rise, but I don't think I have the body for that one. Maybe one day. Oh, iconic mention when talking about, like, the 90s/2000s. I'm not really sure when she passed away.
99. So this is 90s.
Yes. Princess Diana 1999, she passed away. But if anyone's gonna do athleisure, it's gonna be her. It's gonna be Princess fucking Diana. As the pictures you can see here, it's like you're literally like the princess of the UK. Like, that's not really casual. I love Princess Diana. Don't get me started on what they did to her, Diana. I know. But your athleisure sets that we were going on here, like, come on, fucking biker shorts. I don't know where her sweatshirts are from, but it's fierce. This one picture doesn't even look like she's wearing pants, but
she was always
she
repping
is.
like U.S. University, like Northwestern's and their Harvard.
yeah. And that's such a perfect, like, these two pictures and her in general are so good for showing what you can do with fashion, because she did more than fashion, like, obviously with, like, the AIDS crisis, and then just also being a mom. I always see edits of her, like, participating at her kids' like Parents' Day or something, like running while simultaneously being the princess of the United Kingdom. And for her to just stick to herself and her morals and her values, not that she has strong morals and values about athleisure wear, it's just the fact that she did it should show you, like, girl, who cares what you do? She's literally Princess Diana. Let's talk about those leg muscles. Shit. Maybe that's why some of y'all are not wearing athleisure. Get into that. She's a baddie. She's a baddie. Some more of, like, 20, like, the big 26, 25, what I literally mentioned before is aloe. Let me tell you something about aloe. As I sit here with my aloe bag over there in a set. I think aloe is worth it to an extent. Okay? Now walk with me. I think the quality is great. I think the price point, I think we're starting to reach, and I think they raised their prices because one sweatshirt is actually like $148, which is great, you know. But how much did how much did it cost for you to make that? You know, how many aloe, what's your, like, ROI? Aloe. Can we talk about your ROI? This is also a business podcast. Can we talk about your ROI, aloe? And something that I want to talk about too is they're not so new anymore, but like duffel bags, like there's a smaller size and a bigger size. And I think we talked about this last season, but I definitely want to circle back to the fact that it's literally $3,400. One of them is literally $3,400. Girl, my aloe bag that I got for free after spending $300 fits more than your $3,400. What, because it has a zipper? Girl, please, no one cares that you have that stupid bag. I don't even want an NPR, but I would appreciate it if they send an NPR. Also, like, I get, like, the men's doesn't have a lot of colors and stuff, but it's just like, why? Why was I there the other day and the women had the blacks and the browns and the purple and the red and the pink and the yellow and this? And not saying that they're not unisex colors, but I just want clothing that fits towards a stereotypical men's body and colors. And sizes. I'm sorry. I want sizes. I want more sizes. Please, aloe, please. Colors and sizes and a price drop.
Wait,
Please.
can we talk about the bag again? They're
Yeah.
trying very hard to tap into the luxury markets with that price point, but aloe's just simply not associated with brands that charge that much.
They think they are because, like, girl, every time I'm on my phone, Kylie Jenner and every other Insta baddie celebrity, girl, Kris Jenner's doing it too, shit.
For a check.
For a check, which is crazy because, like, you're literally Kylie and Kris Jenner, mama, for what? For what? No shit.
How many more checks do you need?
Right. Right. And they're, like, post a couple pictures where they obviously look gorgeous, and then just tag aloe. I think they think they're luxury because their price, like, everything's very simple, like, it's cute, it is good quality, but just because your price point might be up there, it's like, mama, you're not Gucci. No shade. You're not Gucci. You're not. And it's just so interesting. It's like, stay at, like, high end. Like, girl, I'm in there and they have, like, fucking body mist, shoe spray, soap. Girl, like, stop. We're, like, you don't need to tap into every market, girl. You're already taking people's money. I literally watched a sales, maybe she's just a good sales associate. Why did you buy, like, supplements from aloe or something? You don't need that. You don't. I'm sorry. Someone had to tell you. Something else, like, just keep these hot takes like flowing. Like I'm not saying this like in a mean way because I feel like I'm like my voice is raising. I just am like super passionate about this stuff. Another brand that's like, I don't know, like pushing like I don't know if I'd say that, but Rhode is like doing their big one. Like I will give Hailey Bieber her flowers, just some. You're gorgeous. You're stunning. If I could be you in another life, I fucking would. I would. I don't really use Rhode except for like some of the lip stuff and like the blush, but also like everything is good. Emphasis on their eye patches. Emphasis on the Rhode eye patches. Let me tell you. You don't have to keep them refrigerated or anything. They are cold as fuck. And they work, and you don't have to refrigerate them. How are they still so cold? Like, how is this happening? How are they so good? Also, I think the price point is like $25 or $35. It's like one of the two. And I'm already out of touch with money, so I'm not going to make a comment on whether or not I think that's cheap or not, because like I'm just like, I have no concept of like $1, kind of like how Kim K doesn't know how much a carton of milk costs. I digress. They work so well, and the fact that they give you like 6 pairs, so there's 12 in total. Girl, people are out here like doing singles, like just like a pack of 2, like 3, like 6. Like Hailey fed us, and I feel like they work. It's great. Now I usually use them in the comfort of my own home. I'm not gonna lie, they're supposed to stay on for like 15 minutes max, and then you wash your face after. Sometimes I'll wear them down to the dining hall and then like come back up, or I'll make sure I take them off. Like I'm not keeping my eye patches on for longer than they need to be, only because I don't want something to happen to my skin, and also like they're kind of frustrating. Maybe my placement's incorrect, but I also can't move my eyes when I wear them sometimes. So maybe they're on my eyeball, or maybe they're somewhere that they may not supposed to be, so that could be a user error. But I see everyone making like collages on TikTok of like outfit inspo for the summer, or I see people on TikTok at my school. Why are you putting Rhode eye patches on your collage for an outfit? What the fuck are you doing? With all due respect, why are you mapping out to put eye patches into your outfit? Huh? Like that is what the fans do not want to see. Let me tell you that. What? Like I'm not looking, like if I see someone with a cute ass outfit and then they have eye patches on, like low key I'm gonna be like, what is going, like that, and mentally I'm like, okay, the outfit, maybe if it was like a 10, maybe we're like at like an 8, no shade. Why are you wearing eye patches like it's an accessory, babe? Like they're for your, like that's not the point. Like that's not the point. That's literally not the point. And anytime I see this on TikTok, I literally am like not interested. That's so weird. Eye patches are not an accessory like a Lil Boo Boo, which is ugly as fuck. Cut that shit out. No one wants to see it. Everyone that's walking around camp, I'm going to class, I'm like, eye patches are on. I sure as hell hope you're like taking them off and not keeping them on for the aesthetic, because like, girl, sooner or later they're gonna start peeling off because the adhesive has been like, not like the bad adhesive is like into your skin, like the caffeine or whatever. Girl, it's gonna do negatively bad.
Well,
very
also,
bad.
The skin under your eyes is the most sensitive skin.
It's the most sensitive, so go ahead and play. If you play, you're definitely gonna pay. Take off the fucking eye patches, girl. You don't need them to make your outfit look better. They make you look like a clown. Case closed. Sorry, that was brutal. I just see it too often. Like, I think it was time for a PSA. But to keep up with Rhode, they just did, was it their first brand trip ever? Or am I lying? I think it's either their first one or like first in a while.
Yeah.
Rhode took, obviously, a bunch of these clean girls. I follow some of the girls who are on the trip, and
Katie Fang.
yeah, Liv, man, like every, like,
I was jealous.
yeah, like they're in the mountains, and like as I said before, I don't like the cold, but it looked fucking gorgeous.
They have their own like cabin.
Yeah, it looked no words. And Anouk Yai was actually in the new ad campaign.
The campaign for the 2 new products.
Yeah, for her 2 new products. This is now also turning into like a beauty podcast. Her like caffeine like mask in the morning, like another thing for her lips, whatever. But it was so good. Like, it was so good. I was like in Sephora yesterday, and I like started screaming because I thought the products were out yet, and they weren't. Like, I was just like fiending to get my hands on at least the lip product, because I'm not sure about this caffeine mask. But wrote like everything about it was so interesting. Not to see Rhode like come to life because like I think this is her first brand trip, but everything else is, I don't know. It was a 10 in me and my peers' books, if you will. Okay. To keep up with like these events and like the sports and the awards, like do you get something if you win the Super Bowl? Oh, like a ring. Sure, like you get like awards and stuff.
I think they win money.
Yeah, like things like that.
I'm not the right person.
To keep up with these awards, girl, did y'all see the Grammys? Did y'all see the Grammys? I definitely saw some things. Where was Chappell Roan with her dress hanging from, like her nipples, girl? Was that the Grammys or was that something?
That was the Grammys.
Yeah, I'm not even going to speak on that because I am a feminist and I love Chappell Roan, but I was just very surprised to see that. No shade. But Bad Bunny, Super Bowl, Grammys, girl, he was in Schiaparelli's first ever menswear. And obviously he looked... I was about to say something that I'm going to stop myself from saying. He looked really fucking good. I didn't know this was Schiaparelli's first menswear, but it was insane. The lace corset design is so cool. It low-key gives medieval, but if there's something, girl, Bad Bunny can pull it off. Let me tell you that. Okay, ladies. We've been in here for a little bit, and I'm getting claustrophobic. I don't really know where we are ever since the studio got flooded. Let's roll into the fashion updates.
The dungeon.
Yeah, we're in the basement. We're literally in the bottom of the barrel. No, I'm blessed. We got lucky. Let's keep it going. Fashion update. New York Fashion Week.
Let's go.
Has begun February 11th to the 16th for fall of this year, right? They go like a couple seasons early. New York Fashion Week has started. Ralph Lauren and Coach have already had their shows, and girl, they're just piling up. There's so many shows every single day, so I'm interested to see what comes about, and we'll definitely talk about it in the next one because by then all of the shows will have concluded, and I don't know where's next. I don't know.
Paris, beginning of March.
Paris, and then we got Milan, and this, that, and the freaking third, but yeah, these outfits are insane. I'll put up a bunch of pictures behind me. Talking about like Fashion Week, Vogue, Chloe Mal, like her takeover has commenced. She's here. Anna Wintour's like gone, right? Like off payroll. Like
she's like sliding out casually. Like slow. It's very slow. She's like making her way. Yeah.
She's doing her big one. For this year, Chloe Mal, there's only 8 issues on a thicker printed magazine. When I'm assuming there used to be 12. I'm pretty sure it was like monthly Vogue.
It came out every month now, and now they're downgrading to 8.
Which is interesting. I wonder if...
What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, like is there a budget drop Vogue?
That's what
Is there...
From what? Yeah,
are you just doing more... for each?
What I gathered, because she was obviously questioned making this executive decision, and there are 8 copies, like I said, like you said, will be put on like nicer, thicker paper, and that she wants it to just hold up better over time to be like more of a keepsake. But also, 8 issues a month, like you're gonna be behind on content.
Yeah, like it should be a Vogue a month, girl, like the Vogue subscription. Like SJP, Sarah Jessica Parker, what girl, Sex and the City, when she would get Vogue to feed herself, girl. Instead of getting whatever the fuck bar she said she felt it fed her more to read Vogue. And here we are. Like, girl, what if SJP was hungry this year? And there's only 8 Vogues and not 12. Are we kidding? It's also crazy that she did it in, like, her first year. She hasn't even been there a year. Has she? Like, no, she's already making these crazy decisions. Okay, like, go ahead, Chloe. And Rosalia was the first one. I mean, like, a good way to start. From the looks at the cover, the whole G is literally covered by her head. Love. I like the dress in the background is like some beachy thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's very... I'm not like, oh my god, this issue looks insane, but I'm like, girl, this is cute. Like...
And she dropped an album recently. I'm assuming that's...
Yes, probably.
Yeah, because every song was in a different language.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was Rosalia. Like representing different saints, and it was like however many different languages.
And then this other picture from the photo shoot, she's in a bed on the beach.
A lot of neutrals.
Yeah. I'm just confused as to the bed, why it's there and she's on it, but maybe I should, like...
Listen to the album.
Listen to the album, God forbid. God forbid I read Vogue, actually. Like, pick up a fucking Vogue. God. What else? John F. Kennedy and Caroline Bessette, is that how you say her last name? Bessette not produced, the love story of them. Sorry, that, like, I couldn't articulate my thoughts properly, or my words, whatever. You get what I'm saying? It came out. It premieres
tonight at 9 p.m.
9 today.
The 12th.
The 12th of 2026. It's exploring, it says, their iconic romance style and intense media attention, starring Sarah Pidgeon as Carolyn and Paul Anthony Kelly as JFK Jr., based on Elizabeth Beller's book, lead to the resurgence of 90s minimalism. So...
Okay, wait, can I add?
Yeah, I'm a little confused.
Okay, so the book, Elizabeth Beller's book was a personal insight, kind of collective biography of sorts of Carolyn Bessette. And my thoughts were with the show coming out that I think that the show will inspire a resurgence of 90s minimalism in clothing and fashion. I think the show's going to do its big one with pop culture. I think specifically JFK Jr. has always been an icon for, like, our parents.
Yes.
And I think that now that this is kind of Gen Z's introduction to the couple, because they tragically passed away when they were very young in 99.
Girl,
So, I just think I'm really excited for the show.
So, who's the president that got shot?
His dad.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
This is JFK's son.
Because I was going to say, like, that doesn't look like Jackie O. And it's not Jackie O. But I do agree. I think it'll be cute. These pictures, too, look really good. And I think the fact that it's... Sorry, guys. Can you tell I go to GW?
Sorry.
It's just so... I think it also will draw a lot of attention. I mean, yeah, as you said, like, being JFK, I think that whole family is so interesting. And there's, like, so much, like, lore. I don't think is the right word. Casualty.
It kind of is. Yeah. There's a lot of lore.
There's a lot of interesting, like, theories and stuff with the Kennedys.
And they've always been, like, a source of fixation for the American people. So I'm very excited to watch it.
I think this will be very, like,
this is going to go crazy. Triple platinum on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, like,
I think it will be very American dream. Okay. We're wrapping up, you guys. I know you're sick of me saying literally next to nothing, but just wait. Indian model, I'm going to try my very best to not mispronounce her name. Bhavita Mandava, hopefully I said that correctly, is the British Vogue's March Spring cover star. She's the first Indian model to have a solo cover in Vogue's 100+ year history. That's insane. Here are some of the covers. See, I don't think it's like, I was about to like try and compare it to like the other Vogue article with Rosalia, but I think they're both like so different. Like, I don't think Rosalia necessarily just did it to maybe like promote her album, but I think it's all very different. I'm sure as like I go in and read these articles, it'll be explained more like about like the fashion and the backdrop and the poses and whatever, how it correlates to whether it be her album or her being the first Indian model in literally all of freaking Vogue. I think this is really fun. It gives, like, Marilyn Monroe, like, her hair is, like, flying back, like, she's happy. I think the patterns, like, contrasting is super eye-catching, too. On, like, the blue backdrop is really interesting. I mean, her hair and her head is covering Vogue again, so...
She's in full Chanel, too.
Gorgeous. Chanel ready-to-wear is really, really cute.
And she...
Really cute. I like the materials, like, little... feathers.
She kind of is like having her big moment right now because she just graduated from NYU and was scouted. And
this
is the one that was scouted in the subway?
Yes.
Yeah.
And she's Matthew Bossie's, I would say, muse right now. He opened for she opened for all of his recent shows.
Yeah. I mean, I remember when the
Chanel
Chanel show was in the subway. That was insane. And the fact that she, like, girl,
we'll put photos
Dream.
in.
Yes, photos will be in. Dream. Go to NYU. Then you're in the subway casually. Get scouted. You get scouted. Then you open Chanel show twice, one of which, or both times, being in the subway, which has also never been done before, and the show being the subway, and being the first Indian model to open for Chanel or in general, either one is insane. And then to now be on the cover of British Vogue and you're also their first Indian model And they're 100+ years.
All of Vogue, too, not just British.
Vogue.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I mean, girl, model of the new year for whatever year is for the next award. I don't know how they do these things. I don't know. But, wow. That was insane. I feel like this week, like, I was getting a little angry at, like, the eye patches and stuff, but we're having a good week in the Big 26. Like, the year of the snake is almost over. Fire Horse is about to be here, guys, in 5 days, February 17th. Year of the Fire Horse. I also think we're in Mercury retrograde or the shadow period. So if shit starts to get a little wonky and weird, it's still Aquarius season. Shit's getting wonky and fucking weird over here, girl. Yeah. Let me tell you. Down here below the Mason-Dixon line in the south, shit is getting weird as fuck.
Bring me back to New Jersey this weekend.
It's too much, but this week was cute. I'm interested to see where the Olympics goes. I'm interested to see if they drop the prices. I'm interested to see if Aloe also drops their prices and gives the men some more fucking colors. God forbid. I'd love to see what they do during Pride Month because I'm just sick. I'm just so sick. But I hope you guys enjoyed me talking about whatever I just talked about for however long we've been here. I'm so sorry that I'm sitting in the dungeon of this academic building. If you hear music in the background, girl, they are practicing band, trombone, woods, the strings, and everything in between. I also wouldn't have any of this content without Lily, who's in production. Thank you, Lily, for the topics and the help, because, girl, if I didn't have the notes in front of me right now, I would sit here and I would tell you.
He'd still be talking about the eye patches.
I'd still be talking about those fucking eye patches, and I'd honestly, at this point, I probably would have gaslit myself into, like, buying them again, like, till you have them in your room. Like, stop. Yeah, I'm super excited for season 2. I don't know where we'll be next week.
Stay tuned.
I hope that we grow in production. There was 3 people in production, there's 2, and I hope that it's filled, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode of Just Browsing. Season 2 is just getting started. We have so many fun topics and guests coming. I'm super excited to see where everything goes. I'm super excited to, like, track my mood throughout the semester as the months proceed and the weather rises in temperature. Yeah, I think that's it. Stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe. Share with all of your little friends and family and professors and whoever else, because what else would you want to be doing? And as the band, you may or may not hear it in the background, precedes us out, girl, this was season 12. Girl, I don't fucking know. Go. I'll see you in like 2 weeks. Goodbye.